Hello. How's it going? Monk style surviving, coming back at you again. Uh, Decided to cook my coffee out here. Didn't feel like crawling around inside the tent this time around. So today I just wanted to talk about obviously getting out here and having a coffee again and talking about what's going on. We are now in the later portion of May, and here we are. Most of us aren't working yet. The United States, most of them aren't working. So there's definitely something wrong, broken in the system, right? So, uh, so I'm learning a lot of things. I've been painting all sorts of pieces. Like I probably painted near, probably what, 30, 35 pieces at this point since the quarantine started. So I've been pretty prolific on that. Um, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about today though was about the mental state. There's obviously been a big talk, even people talk, the government giving funding to people that might need that kind of support right now, because there's going to be a lot of people being depressed right now. A lot of the suicide rate is up, a lot of domestic abuse is up, and things like that. So finding avenues, the things I've been talking about, to keep life interesting, making sure that you're keeping um, you're using your energy for other things other than abusing something else, like abusing your family or something, right? So if we can at least find these kind of outlets that I've been talking about, because if we stay on the social medias on all these things, like I was listening to the song the other day, "Don't Believe the Hype." There's a lot of hype going on right now, so I'd rather, like I always say, I believe the hype out here. So and it's nice to come out here, enjoy coffee, and have a little stove like this, right? Nice little fire, as you can see, feeds itself, takes little sticks. um, so what I wanted to say about the mental health right now is, if the only thing that you're really waiting for is, at this moment, and what I'm seeing anyway, is the next posting, or maybe to be liked next, or maybe to be called next, or someone to call you, or for you to call someone, and that's the only time you have a smile on your face, I think that's wrong, because that means you're you're dependent on a lot of things there. So myself, I have a lot of smile on my face when I get to do all these other things out here. As you can see, I should pay attention to my fire though, right? So at the same time though, if people can't find this kind of balance, we're only going to get crazier and crazier right now, guys, because it's not going to go back to where it was, because all these contact tracing that's happening right now. Shout out to my friend in Qatar. Actually, his name is Assad. Hi, Assad. The reason why I mention him as well is he's being tracked. He's inside the house. They know when he's about to go out. So whether there's a social score at this point, I think that's some crazy shit. So, and I think that's what's stemming to a lot of this mental fatigue right now, because it's creating so much stress. Tomorrow we wake up, there's something else that they want us to do. So, so the masks that they're asking us to put on, that already itself has created all sorts of different, divisions between people. Do we wear it? Do we not? Right? And are we infecting ourselves? Because it's actually quite toxic to wear that mask. Just to let you know, you can actually find somebody on YouTube, a nurse that came on. People that put that up for some reason they keep taking it down. They don't want people to know that it's quite toxic, because when we are hyperventilating, we're told to go like this with a bag. And what it's actually doing is changing the pH levels of our blood. And, and then that's it. But we don't keep that there, once we're back to breathing normally and things like that. So, at the end of the day, if you keep that, you're basically breathing in your own CO2 that's why, we weren't born with masks. If we were supposed to be, then I guess we would be born with it, but we're not. Don't tell me that we're at that time. No, I think I think we're inside too much. People are healthy, eating the wrong foods, and that's what's making them unhealthy. They don't have stress relief, so that's what's making them unhealthy, and that's the way the system breeds us to be right now. So it's a never-ending story right now for people because we're believing into the hype of all these things that that's going to make us unhealthy, and they're about to make everything mandatory almost because once it's happening in other countries, that's your cue that it's going to be happening here as well. Okay, so and at the same time, there's a lot of rumors of different languages between countries right now where it seems like they're gonna fight out on something, right, on some level, which these are a lot of things to think about, and it's creating a lot of stress in people. And I can't believe being a young person right now as well. Yeah, I keep twigs in my pocket just in case. So at the end of the day, guys, make sure though that you're being aware of your current mental state. Turn off everything and take inventory of what's going on. Are you currently smiling while you're not holding a friggin' electronic item? Or is your life making you smile right now? And trust me, I've been through a lot of shit. Okay? So, but I can come out here and smile about a lot of things because I'm still healthy. I can still provide. I still love people around me, so I haven't grown hateful to anything. So that itself is a lot of things to take inventory on. There we go, right? That's why I always carry little twigs in your pocket. So my current mental state is just create right now. I've been painting lots of paintings, and 30. I want to if I can amass 50 paintings before I go back to work of some sort, then that'd be amazing because I got to do. I set out for a goal, and that's the difference I think is I've been able to set goals, different little goals for myself in the last I guess 40 50 days. Sorry, not weeks. But it seems that way, doesn't it? 2 weeks we've been off work. But these little goals that I've set up has maintained my ability to smile at other things. And it's sad that when I walk around out here, that's all I see. People aren't smiling right now. And that's the kind of world they're trying to build for us. And I don't want to live in that kind of world, right? I want to live in this world where a bunch of trees are sitting and I can hear birds going and stuff like that, right? So, well, here we go. This should be the boiling point as well. So, so what do you do to keep the mental state? Create a new routine for yourself. Tomorrow, when you get up and say, okay, instead of doing this, I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to eat myself a good breakfast. I think it starts with that. We set goals of eating breakfast, a nice breakfast. Okay, I'm going to set a goal to maybe go for a 2, 3, 5, 10 kilometer walk, whatever it may be. So, and then after that, when you accomplish these little things, you find that your body's going, oh wow, I like that, and you're feeling a lot better along the way too. So, 2 packs today. I need a little bit stronger. So, and then you set another goal. So all these little mini goals that we set during the day. And the more you accomplish, the more your system starts feeling better about itself, right? So, and that's what I do, guys. It's I guess what I did out there, what I do out there is I motivate people to to get something done. I guess I'm doing the same thing now. But now it's crucial though for us because we got food shortages, we got like new currencies, we got new people, all sorts of things being introduced at us. So if your mind ain't healthy and your body ain't healthy, you're not gonna handle the new normal that they're talking about right now. If you're not gonna invent yourself into something else that's gonna handle the current changes of what's going on, okay? Admit that there is something going on and it's changing things all over the place. Until you start doing that, you're not gonna get, you're not gonna adjust to the current normal. So please, start lying to yourself. It's gonna go back to, the Blue Jays games on October in the same way, same fashion, but it won't. Okay, some people know this already, and they're preparing themselves for it. So I guess I'm just talking to the people yet that still wanna, might wanna deny the fact that, that we can probably get back to something that's normal like that. Okay, I'd like to. right? But some parts of that system wasn't working well either, because there's still starvation and all this stuff. So there's a lot of things that we can correct as human beings, but being locked up is not is definitely not one of the corrections that we want to take, is it? So how do we get out of this? Well, we have to challenge what's going on, right? They're about to tell us we're about to get injected freely as well. You know, in the United States, they're talking about the United States, the army doing that for them. So that's the soldiers coming to your door at this point. I don't know. Is it still a free country then? So that's my question. So, oh, it's about to boil. Here we go. One last heat, right? Yeah, it's been raining all throughout BC in the past 2-3 days, so everything in the woods is wet. I got these are damp wood, so it's been hard to keep it burning, but you know, I got it going. Good enough to warm up for my coffee in a little bit here. Give it a couple more seconds. So again, setting the goals is another way to challenge these what's going on right now. Have something to that project that would last something, not just a day now. The next project would be, okay, I'm gonna see if I can accomplish something for this week. What can I tackle for this particular week, right? That can actually do, right? So whether it's doing push-ups or sit-ups or simple as that, or maybe even the runs that people do. Myself, I can only walk, right? I was never been a runner. My legs are too short, so. But that's not an excuse, guys. I just don't like running. Okay, so at the end of the day, please take time, to come and enjoy the coffee. Yes, it's hot, but for some reason I have high pain heat tolerance for my fingers, so it's kind of nice. And come out and enjoy the fresh air, because if you sit in front of your electronics long enough and you're sitting inside your own room, it's, at least open the windows when you're in there. But most people aren't opening their windows right now. They're locked into the matrix too much. And it's kind of sad. There's so much more out here, right? So, and make sure that, take care of yourselves. Go out for walks, like I always say. Leave your phone at home. I do that a lot. The only time I take it out, my shelter is still up, which is, I'm really proud of it as well. But I've talked a lot on this one, but I think I have, if I can help people motivate themselves a little bit, get themselves out of their funk a little bit, because even my roommate, after sitting there and he's been working at home for a little bit, it's starting to affect people. And I'm starting people in the sky trains here in Vancouver, where there's no one smiling anymore. Everybody walking around each other as if they're diseased of some sort. So this is not the normal that I want, guys. Okay? Because I'm not a diseased person, and neither are you. But right now people are treating themselves like so. So please, the mask itself is another separation program. So if you can't if you can't find research, look for that nurse that actually put up something on the social media telling you that it's toxic to actually have a mask on at all times like that. Okay, so breathe it out, enjoy your coffee outside, please, and hi talkers, love you, buddy, and have a great day, guys. Thank you very much.